Have you ever stopped to think about how much time you spend on your sofa? It's where we relax, watch movies, read books, and even eat meals. But behind all that comfort lies a secret that could be compromising your health and the durability of your furniture. Your sofa, that faithful companion for so many hours, might be silently crying out for a deep cleaning. Don't be fooled. Appearances can be very deceiving. Even if your sofa looks reasonably clean at first glance, it could be accumulating invisible dirt, dust mites, bacteria, and even fungi. Ignoring these warning signs not only compromises the hygiene of your home, but can also trigger or worsen respiratory problems and allergies for you and your family. Stay with us until the end and discover the 7 signs that your sofa needs urgent cleaning and the risks that a lack of sanitation can bring. Chapter 1: Visible Stains and the Hidden Danger. The first and most obvious sign that your sofa is crying out for a good cleaning is visible stains. These can be from food, like that tomato sauce that dripped from your pizza, or from drinks, like the coffee that spilled while you were reading. But we also can't forget stains caused by body soil, such as sweat and oils. These marks, in addition to compromising aesthetics, are an open invitation for the proliferation of unwanted microorganisms. Many times we try to remove these stains with damp cloths or homemade products, but what happens is that we end up spreading the dirt even more. Instead of cleaning, we push the particles deeper into the fabric fibers, creating a damp environment conducive to the growth of bacteria and fungi. What was a superficial stain transforms into a potential health problem, hidden deep within your upholstery. Think about it. Every time you sit on the sofa, your skin comes into contact with these stains. If bacteria or fungi are present, they can be transferred to you, causing skin irritations or even respiratory problems. Children and pets, who have even closer contact with upholstery, are especially vulnerable to these risks. Visible dirt is just the tip of the iceberg, indicating a much larger and deeper problem. In addition to health risks, visible stains also compromise the lifespan of your sofa. Leaving this dirt on the fabric for too long can cause its degradation, making it more fragile and prone to tearing. Dirt ingrained in the fabric fibers acts as an abrasive, gradually wearing down the material. A stained sofa isn't just ugly. It's a sofa that's aging and deteriorating faster than it should. It's crucial to understand that professional stain removal goes beyond simple aesthetics. An upholstery cleaning professional uses specific products and equipment that penetrate the fabric fibers, effectively removing dirt and microorganisms. Ignoring these stains is ignoring your family's health and the longevity of your investment. After all, a clean sofa is synonymous with a healthier and more welcoming environment for everyone. Chapter 2: Persistent Unpleasant Odor. The second warning sign that your sofa needs urgent cleaning is a persistent, unpleasant odor, even in a well-ventilated environment. This smell is not just an olfactory nuisance, but a clear indication that something is wrong. It can result from old spills that weren't completely cleaned, the accumulation of sweat and body oils over time, or even pet odors ingrained in the fabric. Many people try to mask these odors with air fresheners or scented products, but this is a temporary and ineffective solution. The problem isn't in the air, but in the sofa's fibers. The unpleasant smell is caused by the proliferation of bacteria, fungi, and mold that find an ideal environment to develop in the fabric, especially in places with humidity and poor ventilation, such as the internal parts of your sofa. These microorganisms, in addition to being responsible for the bad smell, can release spores and toxins into the air you breathe. For those who suffer from allergies or respiratory problems such as asthma, continuous exposure to these agents can significantly worsen symptoms, causing coughing fits, sneezing, and difficulty breathing. Your sofa, which should be a refuge, becomes a source of discomfort and a health risk. The odor might not be strong enough to be immediately noticed by everyone, but over time, it accumulates and spreads through the environment, impregnating curtains, carpets, and other upholstery. This creates a heavy and unpleasant atmosphere in your home, affecting the well-being of everyone who visits. A bad smell in the sofa is an indicator that the air quality in your home is compromised. The only effective way to eliminate unpleasant odor is to remove its root cause, dirt and microorganisms. Professional upholstery cleaning uses specific techniques and products that not only neutralize the smell, but also eliminate the bacteria and fungi responsible for it. Ignoring bad smells is ignoring the proliferation of agents that can harm your health and your family's, transforming your sofa into a source of contamination. Chapter 3: Dull, greasy, or shiny fabric. The third sign that your sofa is begging for cleaning is when the fabric appears dull, greasy, or shiny in areas of greater contact. You know, that part of the seat where you always sit, or the armrest where you rest your hand. If these areas look different from the rest of the sofa, darker or with an altered texture, it's a strong indication of accumulated dirt and oiliness. This greasy appearance isn't just superficial. It's the result of ingrained sweat, body oils, cosmetic residues, and even pollution that accumulates in the fabric fibers over time. With continuous use, these substances adhere to the fibers, changing their original color and creating a layer that reflects light differently, giving it a shiny and dirty appearance at the same time. In addition to compromising your sofa's appearance, this layer of dirt and oiliness creates a perfect environment for the proliferation of dust mites and bacteria. The oil serves as food for these microorganisms, which multiply rapidly, releasing residues that can cause allergies and respiratory problems. It's a vicious cycle. The dirtier and greasier the sofa, the more it attracts and retains these harmful agents. In the long term, this accumulated dirt can also cause premature wear of the fabric. Dirt particles act like small sandpaper, rubbing the fabric fibers every time someone sits or moves on the sofa. This can lead to color fading, weakening of the fabric, and even the appearance of holes or tears, significantly reducing the lifespan of your furniture. Therefore, if you notice that certain areas of your sofa have a strange shine or look dirty even after vacuuming, don't hesitate. This is a clear sign that superficial cleaning is no longer enough. Professional cleaning is essential to remove this ingrained layer of dirt and oil, restoring your sofa's original color and texture, and more importantly, eliminating health risks. Chapter 4: Increased sneezing, itching, or allergies. The fourth warning sign, and one of the most concerning for your health, is an increase in sneezing, itching, or allergies when sitting on the sofa. If you or someone in your household starts experiencing these symptoms without an apparent cause, especially after spending some time on the sofa, it's very likely that dust and dust mites are having a party in your upholstery. These tiny organisms are one of the main causes of respiratory and allergic problems. Dust mites are microscopic creatures that feed on dead skin cells, and the sofa is one of their favorite habitats, along with mattresses and pillows. They reproduce in warm, humid environments, and although they don't bite, their feces and exoskeletons are potent allergens. When you sit on the sofa, these particles are released into the air, being inhaled and triggering allergic reactions in the body. Symptoms can range from a simple itchy nose and eyes to more severe asthma attacks, rhinitis, allergic conjunctivitis, and eczema. Young children and the elderly are particularly sensitive to exposure to these allergens, as their immune systems are more vulnerable. What seem like constant colds or flus that won't go away may in fact be chronic allergic reactions caused by your sofa. Daily ventilation of the environment and regular vacuuming of the sofa can help reduce the number of dust mites, but they do not completely eliminate the problem. Dust mites hide deep within the fabric fibers, and common vacuuming cannot reach them. To truly get rid of these invisible invaders and the allergens they produce, a deeper, specialized cleaning is needed using extractors and specific products. Therefore, if your sofa is becoming a trigger for sneezing and itching, don't ignore it. It's not just about discomfort. It's your health and your family's health that are at risk. Professional cleaning will not only remove dust and dust mites, but also create a healthier and safer environment in your home, allowing you and your loved ones to enjoy the sofa without allergic concerns. Chapter 5. Presence of embedded pet hair. The fifth sign that your sofa needs urgent cleaning intervention is the presence of embedded pet hair, even after superficial vacuuming. If you have a pet at home, you know that fur is a constant reality. It clings to the fabric fibers of the sofa in a way that common vacuuming, even with specific nozzles, often cannot completely remove. Pet hair, on its own, is already an aesthetic challenge, but the problem goes beyond appearance. Along with the hair comes pet dander, small flakes of dead skin, which is a potent allergen for many people. Additionally, hair can carry dirt, pollen, soil, and even flea or tick eggs from the outside environment, turning your sofa into a repository of impurities. This combination of pet hair and dander creates a favorable environment for an increase in airborne allergens, which can worsen respiratory problems such as asthma and rhinitis in sensitive individuals. Even those who don't have pet allergies can experience discomfort, such as sneezing and itching, due to the amount of irritating particles suspended in the air released every time someone sits on the sofa. Often, we try to remove hair with lint rollers or rubber gloves, which helps on the surface. However, finer hairs and dander burrow into the fabric weaves, making them impossible to remove with home methods. It's this hidden dirt that continues to release allergens and compromise the hygiene of the environment, in addition to leaving the sofa looking messy no matter how much you vacuum. For pet owners, professional sofa cleaning is even more important and should be done more frequently. The equipment and products used by professionals are capable of penetrating deeply into the fabric fibers, removing not only hair and dander, but also the bacteria and odors that may be associated with them. It is the most effective way to maintain a healthy, allergen-free home for the entire family, including your four-legged friends. Chapter 6. Discoloration or excessive wear. The sixth sign that your sofa is crying for help is discoloration or excessive wear in certain areas. Observe the areas of most contact: the seats, the armrests, and the upper parts of the backrest. If these regions have a different color from the rest of the sofa, are more faded, or have visibly thinner and worn fabric, it's a clear indication that it is suffering from the effects of time, and mainly from accumulated dirt. Discoloration can be caused by exposure to sunlight, but it is also an effect of dirt and oil ingrained in the fabric. Dirt acts as a barrier that prevents UV light from being absorbed homogeneously by the fibers, or it itself can contain particles that stain and fade the fabric. Furthermore, the combination of dirt and friction accelerates the wear process, causing the fibers to break more easily. Excessive wear manifests with the fabric becoming thinner, with a more open weave, and, in more severe cases, with the appearance of pilling or even small holes. This happens because dirt acts as an abrasive. Every time someone sits or moves, dirt particles rub against the fabric fibers, causing micro damage that accumulates over time, weakening the material. These worn areas are not just an aesthetic problem. They are also more vulnerable to tears and permanent damage. The dirt that contributes to wear can also be laden with bacteria and fungi, which settle in the weakened fibers and can proliferate. A worn and discolored fabric is a sign that the sofa is in an advanced stage of deterioration and that the lack of cleaning is compromising its integrity. Restoring the original color and extending the lifespan of your sofa requires more than just simple vacuuming. Professional cleaning can remove the dirt that is causing discoloration and wear, revitalizing the fabric fibers and slowing down the aging process. By investing in proper cleaning, you not only improve the appearance of your sofa, but also protect it from irreversible damage, ensuring it lasts for many years. Chapter 7. you don't remember the last professional cleaning. The seventh, and perhaps most revealing, sign that your sofa needs urgent cleaning is the fact that you simply don't remember the last time it was professionally or deeply cleaned. If the answer is a long time ago or never, then it's almost certain that your sofa is accumulating an alarming amount of dirt, even if the other signs aren't yet very visible or evident. The truth is that in daily life, dirt accumulates silently and gradually. Dust, dead skin cells, food residues, pet hair, dust mites, bacteria, and even fungi all settle in the fabric fibers. Because this accumulation is slow, we often get used to the sofa's appearance and don't realize how dirty it truly is, which prevents us from taking the necessary action. Even if you vacuum your sofa regularly and clean surface stains, these home methods are not capable of removing deep dirt and microorganisms that become embedded in the inner layers of the upholstery. Vacuuming only removes loose particles, and stain cleaning often pushes dirt even deeper, as we mentioned, creating a favorable environment for the growth of fungi and bacteria. The lack of deep, periodic cleaning means that your sofa is becoming a nest of allergens and microorganisms. Over months and years, the number of dust mites can multiply into the millions, and bacteria can be present at levels that compromise the air quality in your home and your family's health. You are sitting, sleeping, and relaxing on a veritable colony of invisible beings. Therefore, if you don't have a clear history of when your sofa was professionally cleaned, consider this a maximum alert sign. Professional cleaning is not just a matter of aesthetics. It is an essential measure for the hygiene of your home and for the health of everyone who uses it. Scheduling a cleaning now can prevent future health problems and significantly prolong the life of your investment, ensuring a truly clean and safe environment. Conclusion: your sofa is much more than just a piece of furniture. It's an integral part of your home, a place of comfort and togetherness. However, as we've seen, it can also become a hiding place for invisible dirt, dust mites, and bacteria that compromise not only its aesthetics, but more importantly, your health and your family's. Ignoring the warning signs we discussed in this video can lead to respiratory problems, allergies, and premature wear of your investment. Remember, a clean sofa is synonymous with a healthier and more welcoming environment for everyone. Don't wait for problems to become visible or for your health to be affected to take action. Professional cleaning of your sofa is an investment in your quality of life and the longevity of your furniture. If you've noticed any of these 7 signs in your sofa, don't hesitate to seek a specialist. And if this video helped you better understand the importance of sofa cleaning, leave your like and subscribe to the channel for more valuable tips on how to care for your home and your health.